Welcome to my presentation, Kohlberg's Theory of Moral Development and Cheating in College. My name is Richard Robinson, and this is my third semester at Kaiser University. I'm in the doctorate program in psychology, and I'm enjoying every moment of this experience. Even the challenging subjects, such as behavioral neuroscience. Additionally, featured in this presentation will be a description of Kohlberg's theory of moral development and its different levels and stages, an explanation of how the theory applied to cheating in college, and a description of 3 research studies and the results of those studies related to cheating among university students. Finally, the conclusion will briefly discuss how Kohlberg's theory applies to the conclusions posited in the 3 research studies on college cheating. Thank you for watching this presentation, and I hope you enjoy it. Kohlberg's theory of moral development has 3 levels: the pre-conventional level, the conventional level, and the post-conventional level. In each of the 3 levels, there are 2 stages, totaling 6 stages. As mentioned in Siegelman and Reiter 2022, the goal of this theory is to understand how people express their moral views in different situations, such as the example of a doctor administering a lethal dose of painkillers to a terminal patient who is in excruciating pain, discussed in our textbook. The following slides are descriptions of these 3 levels of moral development and the 2 stages included within each of these levels. The first level in Kohlberg's theory is called the pre-conventional level. This level aligns with Piaget's pre-operational stage, and the ages it encompasses are 3 to 7 years old. Further, in this stage, the child is egocentric, meaning the moral decisions they make are related to their own self-interest. As mentioned in Siegelman and Reiter 2022, at this stage, the child believes that if the moral decision suits them, then it is the right thing to do. Within this level, there are 2 stages: punishment and obedience orientation, and instrumental hedonism. For punishment and obedience orientation, this stage is marked by the child determining whether something is moral or not, depending on if you are punished or not. In other words, the child will act badly if they believe there will not be any punishment. In addition, in the second stage, called instrumental relativism or hedonism, children's morality is governed by quid pro quo. In other words, the child will follow the rules to achieve rewards or to satiate their individual needs. In the conventional level of morality, which is almost exactly aligned with Piaget's concrete operational stage, ages 7 to 11, the child begins to understand and internalize the moral values exhibited by people in their environment. In other words, similar to Piaget's stage, children begin to think logically. Further, at this level of morality, there are 2 stages. Stages 3 and 4, which are good boy, good girl morality, and authority and social order maintaining morality. In the good boy, good girl stage, the child does what satisfies other people. Reciprocity is a feature of this stage, which means in this context that the child will do to other people what they expect others to do to them. Next, in the authority and social order stage, children mature and believe that what is right and the moral thing to do is based on preserving the norms of society and maintaining social order is paramount. The third level of morality, the post-conventional level, is the adult stage of moral development, and it corresponds to Piaget's later stages. In this stage, the person forms a mature understanding of morality, where it is important to consider the beliefs of other people when deciding on what to do. At this level, there are two stages, which are morality of conduct, individual rights and law, and the morality of individual principles of conscience. Regarding the morality of contracts, individual rights, and law, in this adult stage, people are concerned with developing rules that are determined through the democratic process. For example, in this stage, people believe that if a law violates the basic human rights of people, such as the Dobbs versus Jackson decision and voting rights, the law should be changed. In addition, the morality of individual principles of conscience is defined as being the ultimate goal of moral development and can be compared to self-actualization of morality. This stage of development is considered rare for a person to achieve, similar to self-actualization, because they have the empathy necessary to consider the views of all stakeholders when making a moral decision. According to research, cheating in colleges and universities has increased over the years. As reported by researchers from results of longitudinal studies, from about 1960 to the present, cheating in college has increased, and now 65 to 87% of students have reported that they have cheated at least once. Finally, this is an important issue in education today that must be addressed by educators and administrators because rampant cheating creates an unfair playing field for honest, hardworking, and diligent college students. The following are three research studies that explore this phenomenon and found some reasons why cheating in school exists and persists. The Ariata and Casara 2020 study on academic dishonesty and moral reasoning consisted of 178 participants, most of whom were 18 to 20 years old. The study consisted of 130 females and 48 males, and the four surveys used measured pressure, opportunity, rationalization, and high or low levels of moral reasoning. Further, the hypotheses topics consisted of H1A, that pressure positively affects dishonesty, H1B, opportunity positively affects academic dishonesty, H13, rationalization positively affects academic dishonesty, and H2, that the relationship between pressure, opportunity, and rationalization was stronger for individuals with low moral reasoning than for individuals with high moral reasoning. Finally, the results and recommendations for the study include 1. Pressure, opportunity, and rationalization affect academic dishonesty. 2. Opportunity can be lessened if universities institute stricter sanctions for cheating. 3. Rationalization can be lessened if schools share the honor code with the entire university community. 4. Even students with high levels of moral reasoning, the sixth stage of Kohlberg's theory, commit dishonest acts. 5. Morality is flexible and malleable and not a stable personality trait. And 6. Universities should provide workshops and training for new students, creating awareness of cheating and discuss the repercussions. Further, in the Hussein et al. 2018 study, it stated that academic dishonesty is prevalent among college students and is increasing due to the constant evolution of the internet. As stated by the authors, this study's purpose was to discover the reasons why business students cheat in the classroom. The participants consisted of 364 business students from a Malaysian public university, comprised of 73.6% female and 26.4% male participants. The students were administered a survey about cheating, including items concerning the use of the internet, lack of competency, negative attitudes towards academia, and personal pressure from peers, parents, and teachers. Furthermore, the hypotheses included H1, there is a positive relationship between the internet and academic cheating. H2, there is a correlation between lack of competency and academic cheating. H3, there is a correlation between negative attitudes and cheating. And H4, there is a correlation between pressure and cheating. The following is a diagram of the conceptual framework of the study that you can see in the middle of this slide. Finally, some of the results and recommendations of the study are listed below. 1. Negative attitudes are the highest contributor to both test and assignment cheating. 2. The second highest contributor to assignment cheating is use of the internet. 3. There exists an inverse relationship between self-efficacy and academic cheating. 4. There is no relationship was found between pressure and cheating. 5. Universities should create programs promoting integrity and ethical behavior for students. 6. Students should be informed of the punishments given in honor code violations. And 7. Universities should develop and implement stricter policies regarding cheating. Finally, study 3 is a cross-cultural study by Stiles et al. 2017, testing the presence of academic entitlement in college cheating among Chinese and American undergraduate students. The respondents consisted of 434 American students, 285 females and 140 males, and 180 Chinese students, 138 females and 42 males. The purpose of this study was to provide a cross-cultural analysis, with the independent variable being academic entitlement and neutralization, using excuses to neutralize their cheating behavior. Stiles et al. 2017. A similar survey was administered to both students, but the Chinese survey was edited, deleting questions that did not translate well from English to Chinese Mandarin. The dependent variable was college cheating, and the two independent variables were academic entitlement and neutralization. The following are some of the findings of this study. All of the participants were from the millennial generation. 2. There was no gender effect on academic cheating. 3. The older, more mature students were less likely to cheat than the younger students. 4. Chinese students committed more extensive cheating than the American students. 5. 4. Both entitlement and neutralization were significant for American students. 5. Neutralization only was a predictor for cheating among Chinese students. 6. When asked if pressure to succeed was why students cheat, 60% of American students agreed and only 5% of Chinese students agreed. And last, 7. The least amount of cheating occurred during the major exams. 17.5 Americans agreed and 10.6 of the Chinese students agreed. In sum, one of the surprising results from the 3 studies, from study 1 on college cheating, was that even people who possess attributes from Kohlberg's stage of moral development, the highest stage of moral development, cheat in certain situations, especially when there is no fear of getting caught. This is surprising because in Kohlberg's adult stage, the age of most college students, well-adjusted people have achieved the highest form of morality. However, in study 3, the researchers did not find that the older students were less likely to cheat than the younger students, which could mean that the less mature students did not reach post-conventional morality yet. Further, in study 2, one of the results that stood out to me was that a negative attitude towards school was the main variable responsible for cheating behavior. A student possessing these attributes toward learning is morally immature and would align with a much earlier stage of moral development, such as having a low moral character, like the pre-conventional stage of development. Finally, the studies prove that cheating in colleges is prevalent in the US and other countries such as China and Malaysia. However, this may have to do with immaturity, meaning that some students may have not reached level 3 yet, post-conventional stage of Kohlberg's theory, and have more of a propensity to cheat than students who are older and more morally mature.